Alright, well we have Mage quests, so let's see if we can get an interesting Mage. Molten... Synthesize or Observer? That's really interesting. They're both kind of broken. I'm just gonna take the Synthesize. I'm not sure about that though. I think I'm gonna grab the Counterspell too. It's an awful lot of free secret draw in Mage. Like Ring Toss. I actually like Artificer as well. I think I'll take a Ring Toss here though. Would you pick Hunter over Mage right now? No, I think Hunter's poo. I think I was tripping or something. That one drop mech was the 5th best card for Warlock. The 2 which card? Sorry. I take every Synthesize with every Grand Finale in the meta. Oh, I think I've been offered 1 Grand Finale out of 20 Mage drafts or so. Not a 0% chance to get one, but it's true, you can get it. Grab Star Scryer. I will grab every puzzle box though. 1 mana 2/1 mech that costs 1 less. Frequency Oscillator. I don't know if you were looking at Arena. I sincerely doubt that's the 5th best Warlock Arena card. It has a 59% deck win rate and a 58% played win rate, which wouldn't put it in the top, like, 20 cards. But a 1-drop like that is just, I don't know. I would bet the stats are somewhat misleading, it being even that good. Probably has more to do with Warlock just being good in general. But I don't know. There's spells that want you to throw away like cheap minions and stuff, so there is some value there. 1 mana, like sack a minion, destroy any minion, Plague of Flames, so on and so forth. I get offered every other mage strat. Well, this is my 2nd puzzle box too, I think, so. The Archivist is not bad. It's kind of nice with this, but man, Rewind puzzle box, Rewind Rune, it's kind of cool. I actually don't hate Ancient Mysteries. I don't hate Ice Barrier, but I think I'll just grab another Ring Toss. If we can get a Responsible Curve and get a couple of decent 5-pops, maybe Ring Toss ends up being a thing we can work with. I think I'll take the Artificer here. I absolutely do not mind having 1 Artificer in every Mage deck. Feels decent. This feels less decent. Alright, well, I just don't want to see that pick again. I don't want to see that card. Another draft getting offered nothing but spells. Yeah, so far I really like Spectral Trainee. Not a big fan of Light Show. Maybe if I had 8 rewinds. Got excited for a second, like, oh, what is that? Star Power? It's a 5. Worm is fine. Worm is a good card. Flak Mage. I actually don't hate the Anubisath. Maybe we'll just take Anubisath. Force our opponent to, like, bash into it for a while. Maybe buys us a turn. Gets us closer to Puzzle Box some games. I kind of don't hate it. I love Elemental. Observer is just so obscene. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to suck it up and take it. Good 2. If you get Grand Finale, this is a card to have too, right? Just a good 2 though, right? Just smooths out your curve. I guess I'll take an Annoyo. Man, it's so funny we passed an Observer. What else did we just pass? The 2 mana 1/3 Discover Elemental. And now we've got an Annoyo in our deck. What else do we have? Oh, this thing. I guess I'm taking a counter. One's terrible. Stormwind I think is worse. We don't have any of the cards that draw secrets yet. I'll take the Mechanome. Hover Art is kind of good in a world where Titans exist. And then these are terrible. Terra Reality is at least a chance to roll for a playable card. The other cards don't work. I think I'm going to take the Archivist here, but let's take a look at the Operator. We have 1 bad mech. We have 1 good mech. I'll just take the Tempo too. It's not a bad card. I think I'll take Whirlweaver here too. At a 12 with Grand Finale Mage. Scam my last game so hard. Pointing Grand Finale and getting 6 8/8s. Wow. Well, more Molten Runes, I guess. I actually kind of like Imprisoned Phoenix with triple Molten Rune. It can be kind of way to cheat, actually. Horror Guide or Horror? I guess I'll just take a Horror. We have a couple of cheap cards. I really like Kathir, but we'll go Rider. And Amalgam over Trash. And I guess just a Blizzard? I don't know. Alright, let's see what the deck can do. Zav, thanks for the follow.
You asked for...
Alright, the Priest? Yeah, the Priest look... Well, no, we didn't retire it. We just switched servers. The deck didn't look that bad, but it doesn't look like it can go more than 4 or 5 wins, and Considering how the night has already started, where we've had awful decks getting awfully unlucky, I don't really want to queue up a guaranteed 4-win run or whatever. Hey Ray, can you link me the Redbeard original Plague Demon Hunter deck you made? I want to try it. Original? A Redbeard? Plague? How do I do that? Maybe after this game can I like get the deck list from clicking Hearthstone? Is that a thing? Sorry, I did my daily quest today. I went 5-1. I'm a Blizzard is a bad arena? Blizzard is a bad arena. Yes. Is a bad arena card? I think it's a lot closer to an average arena card than a supremely powerful or anything card. I think when you have a cosmic keyboard, a Blizzard can be very, very strong. When you have things like, I don't know, maybe Puzzle Box. When you're trying to buy one turn, sometimes I think it can be better. But I don't think it's like I don't think it's like an unplayable card. I just don't look at it like, wow, this is like a premium card. I kind of never did. Although it was said for a while by Smellyhead that I drafted more Blizzards than anybody in existence, and that I never passed that card for like 4 years, so maybe that's true. Containment or Blizzard, pick one? I think Containment's a better card than Blizzard. So if it's pick 15 and you have a cosmic keyboard, it might be different, right? But Blizzard's a lot better to get a 6/6 with it, yeah. You know, a lot of things kind of are, huh? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's so awesome to learn that. Thank you. Hey, no worries, man. Well, GG, never mind. Star Power's OG. OP, well, he's got another 2 mana 8/8 in his hand or whatever. Or 6 mana 15/15. So we'll have to get through that. And then now, if he's hitting, you know, something particularly potent, we could be... If he deals 6 to the board, I guess if he deals 6 to the board, we can kill him. We're comfortably heading into the box next turn. Sure, we're comfortable. Almost bird, yeah. And some of the AoE hurts him. Seems unfortunate. Somewhat, a little bit. I was gonna say, I was looking for a 5 mana 3/2 mech. Preferably one that has Russian lifesteal. We are now dead instead of him. It does appear that way. As long as he doesn't top deck something crazy like an Abyssal off the top, we should be fine here. I don't know, I just can't imagine watching the game and thinking like, boy, this looks like something I want to try. I can't.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
The past is dead.
You asked for
6 mana clear the board and deal 12 is kind of strong. Yeah, that's not bad for 6 mana, but what's interesting is that he drew all of these premium, very, very low possibility, probability outcomes within like 2 or 3 turns, and then top deck lethal. Exact lethal. That's cool. But let's be honest, if we would have cast our box, probably wouldn't have helped us. Would have been more fun though.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Guess it doesn't really do me any good to doesn't do me any good to counter spell's not gonna do anything. I just played against you. Hey, that was nice. Thanks for the game. I always use the top deck to kill people even if I had lethal, and maybe that's toxic. Doesn't really matter. People will be annoyed when they die either way. Speaking from experience. Very unlucky to queue with my 5 legendary warlock game on turn 1. Crumper, I think it might be time for you to use your Twitch Prime here. It's about time for you to start giving money.
Make no mistakes.
It's not good for them.
Whoops.
A place to hide.
Almost too unlucky, yeah. Almost. I don't really want to trade there. I don't have a choice though, huh? I do have a choice. That's not a card. Well, at least that's a playable card, I suppose. Don't worry, I had a lot of 0 to 1, 0 to 2 decks which win 8 or even 12. The first games are the hardest. I don't think that's true. Flame Ward. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something.
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
Let's see. That guy's an elemental, so I could shoot something, or I could draw some cards. I guess I don't really need to draw cards. I'd rather have a card that shoots something. Maybe I need to clean something up. Blessed with an average-sized hog. Yes, 100% completely average for a silverback gorilla.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
So if I shoot there, then ping there, shoot there, 4, 6, 8. Guess I can clear the board. 3 centimeters for an average male silverback gorilla's penis is 3 centimeters in length. Hey man, take what you can get. Alright, he's at full health. I'm at nearly full health, but I have a 3-2 on the board. An average male silverback gorilla's erect penis is 3 centimeters in length. From the archives of Gesticulate, the pinker goes in the stinker. Disgusting. Disgusting! He has 1 spell, so he has 1 Scourge. Only 1 Scourge, though. Probably pick up a puzzle box for next turn seems fair and reasonable. Never lucky. I think I just take a deep freeze. I don't know. That other card don't seem that good to me. Firelands? 7 mana, 5 mana, 4 mana, whatever it costs. Get a 3-2 or whatever. That's what I got last game. Google is our friend. Google's my friend. I'm learning a lot about Red and his pinker right now. What's a pinker? Wow, that's a lot of hot garbage. Okay, this card does something. Stranger things have happened. Hey.
Welcome to Dr.
Clable, thank you for the 17 months. Detective John Clable, thank you so much, man. Hope you're having a nice time here. Lord knows, I sure am. Big money, big money. That could be good. Let's do this. Not great. That's what I wanted.
Planets and stars! Power for the taking!
Pinker must be British slang or something. I think it might be British slang. Clable, 17. I could have sworn it was only 16.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
I think the puzzle box ever does me any good. I suppose I don't need to cast it. Hey, where are all my minions? It appears as though they all died instead of getting all buffed. Okay, well, sure. That's better than them all dying, I suppose. Didn't go well for me. Oh man, I was just thinking we need new followers. Hoopatronic is in. My. Yeah, that's great news. Wait, hold on. Time out. Burn a card. Hope we ain't got any taunts. I don't know if that's any good. Let's do that. Let's get that down. Let's just do this. Just trying to get some crap out of my hand. Who the heck is that? Janide. Thank you for the follow, Janide. How come you didn't rush with the claw machine before? Because I had pack tactics, and I wasn't killing this guy. So I give him a 4-2 instead of a 4-8, which is largely irrelevant. But if he attacks my claw, which is the most problematic minion on my board, I get 2 claw machines. And the same thing happens. This guy dies in the same exact way. If you lose, you get to play Genshin and be happy instead of being miserable here. No Genshin today. No Genshin tomorrow. But I'm happy here. I feel great here. What I like is playing my beloved Hearthstone. Wow. What I think I like the most is playing my... Is this +0? Playing my beloved Genshin. I mean, Hearthstone, sorry. Oh, shit. Where's my puzzle box? Okay, now I'm miserable again. Thought I had puzzle box there. Played the reduction elemental. Ah, yes, of course. The Aqua Archivist. Good counter. You don't want to wish? No, but it's not about wishing. It's about acquiring primogems. So when I do want to wish, I can wish some more. That's what it's all about. Dude, can you wake up? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna sit here. Sitting here biding my time. Runes, and I'll take a count as well. Alright. Can't lose. 1 million Barbaras and Bennies. Oh wait, I don't think I would mind getting a Benny, right? Because then I could see 1 Benny or see 2 Benny. That's probably good. I tried to do the level 12 Abyss again. I just got walloped. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Hey, 1 win. I thought that was 2, but hey, 1's definitely more than 0. I know how it would go down. Yeah, you're getting Barbara. Benny mean eggs, Benedict? Because yes, I'd love a Benny now. The character in our beloved Genshin.
You asked for it.
How many wins is this deck getting? 1 Jive, 1 Lurker, 1 Golganeth, double Harkener, Turn the Tides, Backstage Bouncer. Yeah, I'd probably say 7 maybe. 7 is, you know, definitely possible. What's up, Sylvan? It adds infusion, and that's bad. What's infusion? What is that? What is that, and what does that mean? Pardon my, I just don't understand what that means. Bodyguard, good to see you, man. Everybody's here. It's midnight. Everybody's here. It's midnight. You could play this and get a 1 drop down. I think just playing a 2 is better. It'll make your attacks all do fire. All your attacks do fire damage. Like for all 4 characters. It's like no more Dendro, no more, you know, Electro. What would be the why would that be a thing? That seems like, why would they do that? All their auto attacks. Oh, not their elemental attacks. And that's bad. Just makes it harder to like combo things or something. What if there was a character that dealt damage like equal to the amount of fire damage your party currently has? Would it be good then? I don't think that exists, but I guess I hit it. It means I take less face damage, right? So doesn't play nicely with Dendro or Electro because it kills it right away. It's like Cryo and Pyro. Wait, then why do I use Benny in my team? Who should I replace Benny with? It's a good card to have when your opponent has an observer, because you can develop and not get more damage taken on your board. I don't mind that he's swinging. Let's see, why did these cost one? Oh yeah, my reduction guy. I think these are both active though, are they not? They are. And a 1-drop's not bad. You never see Vast Wisdom anymore. That's an improvement on the play experience for sure. Probably a large reason why Mage has dropped in win rate overall. Probably the reduction in Vast Wisdom, and probably keyboard. Is keyboard less frequent? Those two specifically help a lot. I don't have them. We're cooking right now. Man, I am saturated in sweat. It's gonna be 109 Fahrenheit tomorrow, which is like, I don't know what, 42 or something? Something like that. 42C. 42.7. Yeah. What is that? Oh, card gap. Card gap? More like fart ass. Am I right? I have too many cards. What I want to do is play this, and a 1. I'm not burning a card though, right? How many cards do I have? 8. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. 5 and 1 already. I lost to some proper schmork. What does he do? He hits there, he hits there, he hits there. 2 live? Mechanome Dingus. My turn actually isn't very good here, huh? Guess I'll take a rewind? Nah, I'll take a sin. Is this working? I do this. I have a 2. I have a 2 that kind of screws me. Causes me to burn a card. If I ping there, that gets buffed. I can trade there first.
We stand together.
They don't burn a card if I don't play anything. Who cares? Like, what's even in my deck? Star power? That'd be kind of bad. Time to stay inside and have a cool sponge bath. The older I get, the more my life sounds like I'm a 80-year-old man. This is great. Want something new on Arena? Red, would it be cool that Arena guarantees Titan for each class at the start of your draft? For 1 week when it got published for Arena? Cool to see people try to synergize Titans on Arena. Oh, that card is incredibly good, and I am sad that it is gone. Yeah, I think, Oh, this is poo. I don't think that'd be a good thing, no. Red looks really good for 80. I wouldn't have guessed anything above 71. Wait, I'm only 35. It's just my body, how it feels, and the activities to which I participate in that give me the, yeah. You know what I mean?
Here for a good time.
Sweet mana Blizzard. Man, I wish I didn't get one of those burn. 3/6. I think we'd still be short mana. No, I guess we'd actually have lethal if he doesn't hero power if we didn't burn that one card. But then we wouldn't have all these minions on the board. So maybe he wouldn't have played this at all. Jam session. Okay, that dealt a lot of damage. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Wasn't it lethal last turn? No, but it is lethal this turn. Does it get that hot where you live? That's as hot as Phoenix in Death Valley. I just looked it up. This is the hottest day of the year by far. And no, it snows in the winter. So, it's pretty distinct seasons in Oregon, at least southern Oregon. The winter's cold, where it's like a lot of days are like 30 or 40 degrees. Rains pretty much non-stop from October to like February or March. It rains pretty much every day. But not all day every day, but it rains a little bit every day, it feels like. And then some days, a couple days, it'll rain all day. Everywhere is Death Valley now.
Jaina versus Rexa.
It's gonna be 109 in Phoenix and Death Valley tomorrow too. Yeah, it's crazy because where I'm from in Southern California, San Fernando Valley, it does get that hot a lot during the summer for like, you know, several weeks. It'll be 100 plus, but like there'll be 110. Some days it hit 120 in the San Fernando Valley. It go on for weeks. In the summer from like June to like October, it's like you were lucky if you got like a 90-degree day. Like 90 started to feel good because at least by like midnight it would be 80 degrees. So I always look forward to double digits in the summer. I have Death Valley saved on my weather app, and I live in New Jersey, but I like to compare. Yeah, it's probably pretty hot there. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 5 months, man. California summers are later in the year now, and it's kind of annoying. It was always kind of like that as a kid growing up, man. It's just like June to October, and then October to like September to November was just wildfires, because it had been, you know, second hottest place in the world for 3 months, and then the winds would blow. It's like set the whole countryside on fire. All I know about Death Valley is that the Undertaker's from there. Is he really? My dad and my brother used to go camping in Death Valley. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna hit here, because I want to increase my odds of a 2-2 getting hit. I think the way the card's coded, erroneously or unassumingly, is I believe it's 50% to go face and 50% to hit any minion, I believe. I don't know if that's ever really been confirmed or not, but I've had my suspicions. So it's rigged? I don't think it's rigged, but I do think it is coded in that way. Been over 50 to go face for me out of 3 for tens of played games. Well, that's a very small sample size. I don't hate that. I do want to kill that. Play these 2.
Down the drain.
There's a chance. What is steal 2? It's a good card. That could be multiples. I guess I'm already at 23. It's always going to cost me 5. Like 5's expensive. I just realized now that's cheaper. Okay, you could just snipe my guy, that's fine. Nat the Dark Facer. Nobody believed me when I said that Nat was bugged. And then it turned out that Nat was bugged. I remember vividly, nobody believing me. Alright, I ain't gonna lie. Does that cost less? Oh, because I cast some responsible. I kind of want the lifesteal back. But in my head, I was going to get really lucky and get all this cool stuff. Did you reform into 4 dark gnats one time? Yeah, that sounds about right. There was a bug with Nat the Dark Fisherman. He was like 50% chance that your opponent would draw a card or something, was what they said. And then my opponent drew like 14 straight times, and I was like, I'm sure this card is bugged, it's not possible. And everybody's like, no, it's just variants. Oh, are you sure? You probably missed one. I was like, I really don't think so. And then and then they put out the patch notes and they're like, fixed a bug with Nat the Dark Fisherman. No idiots for playing that card. Little did they know, some idiots in Arena were still playing with it. Where Nat was like 99.2% chance to make your opponent draw a card or something. So I'll take Light Show. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Maybe it'll be good here, maybe. Little did they know is the Blizzard model. True. Mr. Red, it's the last hour and a half before the Battle Pass expires. I only need to stay strong a little longer. Oh god, I should buy it. Oh, I didn't buy it. I was thinking about buying it. Well, now it's too late. I'd have to end the stream. Wait a minute. You're telling me if I end the stream, I can get a bunch of premium currency and... It's okay, I've been spending too much money on Pokemon cards. I'll let the pass go this month. Gotta get the Welkin Primo Gems though. What Welkin thing? Darn it. Matt Pagel was named after Blizzard game developer named Pat Nagel, who was also featured in WoW. Katie Candy, hello, how are you? How many one drops does this hunter have? I don't know. You know what I need? Artificer. Because I'm just dying. It's good to see you, Katie. I hope you're enjoying the Perth show. Hope you're enjoying your life. Also. What have they done to me? I need is that good? Oh god, it's gotta be pretty good, right? 2. I don't understand how it's 2. I'm good, I'm eating pizza right now. Where's the pizza from? Where's the pizza from? Oh, frick. It's killing me, Larry. Do I have to use a star power on this? It's so rancid. It's not even forged. Oh, this one is. You played Frost and Nature. Okay, Fire's pretty good. Deal 2 damage to all minions. 2 damage to all minions. Could try this. I don't think I have 2 turns. I mean, maybe I do. I don't think I have 2 turns if I don't taunt, though. It's a little French bread, frozen pizza. Oh, yeah, that's still good, though. Can be good. Sometimes it just hits the spot, you know? Darn it. 3. I've cast Nature. And I can clear these. I'm at quote-unquote 2. Could be explosive, though, huh? I just lose if I don't get a lifesteal. Oh, even if I get lifesteal, it doesn't have rush. Draw for Artificer. Draw for Artificer.
What to do?
I'm gonna draw for Artificer. Sure. Synthesize for Artificer. I guess I only need the 1 drop.
Reality woven astound.
Time runs out on me.
Mr. Red playing the odds once again. You know what? I'm gonna give last year the credit for that one. Love when you calculate a play like that and it works. Yeah, I don't hate it. So 4, 5, 11. Not lethal. For a pyro or something. Wouldn't Zap reduce wisdom to 1? Yeah, we already played nature. We played a couple of nature spells. So W, we'll see. We'll see. Hell is that? If you control what the fuck? Okay. I mean, I have the big taunt. I could forge it and shoot it. Play the big taunt. I could play this. Just see if I find a pyro straight up. I guess it's probably worth it now. Still don't know what this secret is. Not Pyroblast.
You will not come.
Is that right?
Time runs out on me.
Maybe. I mean, if I had just put...
Unravel.
Gain 1 armor. If I had just put... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, that's a problem. I might need that. If I just put this down like 3 turns ago, we probably would have been fine, but I wasn't anticipating him playing like 800 things. Okay, that's not so bad. It's cool when chat actually has a good idea and it temporarily saves the day. That is cool. I play too fast for chat to help most of the time, and chat could help more times, you know, than not. I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. I'm invested. I want to see another box. Alright, if we draw a box, we're gonna cast it, okay? This hunter's mad, he could smell his win. Yeah, now all he has to, now all he gets to smell are Dreads' dirty gym socks. Never lucky.
Well
guy is bait and switch, yeah. Little did he know I never have any minions. Imagine hoping a mage will attack your minions to proc your secret. It's not good. Puzzle box of red beard. I just want to say, I want to take this minute to say thanks to everybody who's hanging out. Anybody who's ever checked out the YouTube or subscribed or put up with me when Hearthstone's treating me like shit, treating all of us like shit. That's really cool.
Jaina versus
That's really cool.
Your soul shall be mine.
We want to keep this 2? Maybe. It's all like shit, man. Yeah, that's true. I'm here for your support and to watch some Mage Stone. Sometimes you got a Mage Stone, you know? Is that Redbeard speaking or the whiskey? Probably a little of both. It's Redbeard thinking about how much money he spent on Pokemon cards in the last 3 weeks. And being appreciative and humbled. Love seeing you play Mage. Is that because I'm pound for pound the greatest Mage player in the world? Do you think? Point that out and that. I guess I could just do this and start figuring it out next turn. Oh, this card. So usually pretty bad, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
And now the premiere act. Me.
Just kill it? I don't want to kill it. Coin. I can't do this. Stupid things are eating up the discounts, stopping me from getting the buff. Stops me from playing that. It's okay, we can go like 2, 2, 1. Maybe I should hold this because it's so good with Molten Runes. Over or under? The Titan has the enemy has a Titan on a 9? Well, let's see. Okay. Under now. Get out of 7/7 here. Those actually are pretty bad to have 2 of. Maybe but I kind of don't want to give it to him this turn. Okay, how is this the start of my game with this hand? Okay, so I can go 2, 3, 4. It'll be active. I'm gonna take it because I only have 1 spell left. But I just have the star power. Pound for pound, your lucky save file is taller than you, or he would take the mage title. Save is taller than me, I believe. It's crazy to think that there's somebody taller than me because I'm 7 feet tall. What if I silence that? But I think save is actually 7'1", if you can believe it, which you should, because it's true. You have longer hair. I have longer back hair. Let's take that. We can draw a lot of cards. Actually, here. It's card drawing time. Save is 17 feet tall. Wembenyama Redbeard. Redbeard Wembenyama. Wembenyama's a cool word to say.
Nobody run from me.
Fine. Oh, you can't hit the 1/3. That's crazy. I won't stand for it. I won't allow it. You're not entertained. I'm burning a card again. You know, I'd rather not. Hopefully it's not Puzzle Box or last year's gonna kill me. It's okay, I'll start playing stuff next turn. Oh, you don't need to play 5 2-drops.
Looks like I'm here
I can't do that.
It's not a puzzle box, but it's kind of like a puzzle box.
What have they done to me?
Imagine Hearthstone streamers having weight classes. Wish you didn't get that one.
Excuse me, over here.
Wish you didn't have that one. What am I doing? Maybe I just star power this turn. Because it's like, yeah, there's value here, but who cares, right? Who really cares about that crap? He's gonna take the free trade, right? Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's possible. It's possible I get screwed. But unlikely, right? Close. I mean, getting him all the way down to 24, like, it's close to dead, right? Paparazzi. We've got the ring toss, dealing a bit of damage. What if I play this? Do I have cheap stuff? I could just kill it. I could just shoot it with this, huh? Gives me a fair amount of mana. Let's shoot that.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Let's play this. Going for what? Explosive counter? Flame ward. I mean, I'll take it because I might get some damage out of it. Oh, I also have a counter spell in my hand. Just a contributing factor. Star Power is going to save us against Sargeras. Copium, yeah, probably not. It's rather unfortunate.
Can you feel the gift of
Can't imagine that that's likely to have screwed me so heavily. Oh. That card was highly efficient there. That was Eileen. Hey, thank you for the follow as well.
Stand down, ye dull-witted belly bird!
Rush, death rattle. Redbeard's Law. What's Redbeard's Law? However one can get screwed, you shall get screwed. Eater of Secrets is actually in 2% of decks. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. I have so much AoE. I'm just not dealing with this shit right now. I mean, whatever. I don't even have that many spells. The possibility of being screwed is 1 in 1. That's Redbeard's Law? God damn. That's not a good rate. 5 out of 6 cards are spells. Yeah, that's true. I don't have a lot of cheap spells. All hand spells. That's fun. Consecration. Yo, 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 yo. Add lethal? I don't think so. Guess we take another rune? I think so, yeah. I think this is better. You have lethal. I don't think so. You ping forward, shoot times 6 damage. No, I think you're wrong.
Well played.
Extended guys, waiting for a box for a good play. A lot of people don't really understand how to play, you know? Willis, maybe? Nice BM. Was that BM? I don't think so.
Jaina versus Scarlet!
Anybody who thinks Redbeard's throwing 3 forged molten runes into 1 turn wasn't worth the wait can't appreciate this art form. This art form is a thing of beauty that very few can appreciate. Kind of like when that lady painted that abstract piece of art with paint sprayed directly from her butt. Not everybody got it, but those of us who did, elevated to a higher plane. DMing Warlocks is royally acceptable. That's the best class, and he had 2 Sargeras drafted. Why would I not be allowed to do a little bit of BMing? I frankly just don't understand. I've not heard of this artwork. Tell me more. Imoniaki? I've got one. I'm gonna sell it to you, okay? Very expensive. Wait a minute. This ain't right. With a cherry on top. It's titled Pink Eye from the Pink Eye. No, Pink Eye from the Brown Eye. What the? I feel like there was a wasted opportunity there. No offense, I just feel like... Which site? Red, there are a lot of them. Quote brown, now I've just got a bowl of brown and a... Oh god. I will not elaborate. I'm gonna pretend like I have a, pretend like I have a thing. It's pretty good, actually. Maybe I just do that. It won't die, right? Elise, on this day, Redbeard vowed, August 14th, 2018, I vowed to never pass Elise again. I will never pass Elise again. Stand by that. Time to get Neptulon.
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
I guess I take Geddon. Because there's a chance it lines up kind of well for us. We take some free trades. I think Rag is better and neither one's particularly good. They're okay. I mean, leaving this up could be dangerous.
Realm of death.
This does nothing. That's a problem. That's terrible. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Adds a random mage spell to your hand if you overkill. God, that card sucks. Alright, 7 mana secret, 7 mana spell. How many purchase accounts tonight so far? You know, I haven't seen any like jumbled up letters, not too many. I mean, I haven't really been looking too much, but I haven't seen as many. But like, these are average decks, right? Like, they just like curve out and mow you over. Mow you down. I don't know. I feel like irregardless, is that a word? I feel like regardless of how many like purchase accounts you queue up against, I don't know if this could ever even do it. Not starting there. Like just the nature of the meta is just like nothing you do matters in 80% of the games. Win or lose, like nothing matters. You just whoever's lucky enough to play like the best cards or a Titan or whatever. Do you have an opinion on college athletic conferences growing into mega conferences? You don't strike me as a college sports fan. I do not like college sports. I think it's all kind of a scam, and the quality of the product is always far inferior to the professional leagues, at least in the playoffs and the later stages of the playoffs. Like a random game in February or January, it's probably like entertaining and stuff. The crowds are into it. The players, you know, I don't know. But it just feels like you watch a college basketball game and it's like they pass it around the perimeter for 30 seconds and then jack up a contested like 22-footer and brick it, and then the game ends like 57-58, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of entertaining. But
Versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Redbeard, could you choose one of Sith, or Rivendare, or Egwin? Easily Egwin. The other two cards I don't think are even good. Rivendare is kind of like a fun concept. Sith is bad. Egwin's good. I guess if I get another 3, I can coin out of 3 here. It's kind of bad. But yeah, I don't... What's going on with the conferences? They're expanding them. I feel like, for a long... Oh, that's a good 3. For a long time, I don't know, like they didn't change anything about college sports, and everybody wanted them to change everything about college sports. I feel like they're changing some of the stuff now, like letting some of the kids make money, and I don't know. It feels like a lot of college and college sports are set up to make some people rich, you know, but not the people who are responsible for the product.
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
Honestly, I think I'd rather just have an Artificer. I feel safe when I see an Anoyotron. I feel nauseous when I see an Anoyotron. College sports are becoming more commercialized and semi-pro, in my opinion. Is going away from student athlete to just athlete. Well, that's probably better for the students, though, right? It feels like that benefits the kids who are getting exploited, right? The colleges were making tons of money off of their jerseys and off of their presence and offering them nothing. Name and image and likeness is huge money now, though. Isn't that good? That they're getting the benefits partially instead of someone else exploiting them? It's okay for some sports like football, but imagine being on the baseball or the volleyball team. The travel times and the effort is going way, way up. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, like to expand the conferences, you mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't really know about that. Would Rivendare not work in a long match? No. Your odds of getting all 3 and then having them die and then winning the game that way are really, really low. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it, and I've seen a lot of Rivendares and drafted a few myself. Pac-12 is going away, so if you live in Washington, instead of going to Oregon to California, you're going to Maryland and New York. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But I'm sure those kids are, you know, I'm sure their travel accommodations are much nicer than the average person. I'm assuming. I would assume they're not flying commercial, right? Maybe they are. Don't have any cheat spells. He's just gonna wipe my whole board, huh? What can I do? Just want to cast this and be done with it.
Planets and stars! Power for the taking!
Just gonna play this because it doesn't play into an AoE even more. They play coach. Oh, really? That's kind of crap. It's good for some individuals, but it feels kind of perverse. It basically pros, but not pros. Nowitzki got into Hall of Fame yesterday. How would you rate him against the sport's greatest? He's probably like a top 30 guy, maybe top 40. Definitely deserving of being in the, particularly because it's not the NBA Hall of Fame, right? It's the Basketball Hall of Fame, but he should be in the NBA Hall of Fame. But when you also couple the fact that he has probably made some contributions internationally too, seems like a slam dunk, for lack of a better word, selection, no? But yeah, below the top tier guys, I'm actually gonna take this. Below the top tier guys, but it's probably closer to 1 than he is to what, 100 or 75? University of Washington is going to the Big Ten. I'd rather join and be sad than not join and become irrelevant. Yeah. Name your top 30. I don't know. Jordan, Bill Russell, Kareem, LeBron, maybe somewhere in there. For me, I'll go Jordan. I mean, it's hard to gauge like Russell and Kareem and Wilt and stuff, but let's put them in. Why not, right? You coward. You called me a coward. I think you're the coward. You're the coward now, dog. That's what I think about you.
Reality woven.
Who else are we putting in? I have to. Yeah, I can't do this right now. I have to like look at
Your wish is my suggestion.
Nowitzki's the number 6 all-time scorer. That's pretty good. Duncan. I'd probably put Duncan higher up than most people. I'm a coward. I come from a long line of cowards. My grandpappy wore a German uniform under his American one just in case. No perfect card. Not playing for the memes. Well, I have 2 dupes still in the deck, so odds are kind of low. I don't want to be able to play Grand Finale here. I would like to live in a world where arena rotation changes every week. I think every week might be too quick. I think every 2 weeks or 3 weeks would probably be a sweeter spot. But I'd like to live in a world where there are like 1 or 2 or 3 formats simultaneously. Or if you wanted to play like Ungoro Draft, you could do that. If you wanted to play Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, you could do that. And then if you wanted to play whatever this was, you could do that. You could mix it up. I think that'd be cool. How about every 3 months? Yeah, that's a thing too, I guess. I think there should be a wild arena mode. I mean, sometimes arena is a wild rotation. And personally, I actually very rarely find it to be all that enjoyable. But the way it's implemented most of the time is to put like Naxxramas, Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, Goblins versus Gnomes, and, you know, whatever, the Festival of Legends, and somebody plays a Titan against you, and you play the 3-mana 2/2 with taunt, and, you know, doesn't feel rewarding. Getting back into Hearthstone after 3 years, you know the best way to reintegrate? I mean, just find stuff you like doing. I would say, you know, probably do a little bit of everything. I would say buying the Battle Pass is probably your best bet. It's pretty cheap and it's pretty rewarding in terms of, like, you know, premium, or not premium, but like getting gold and packs and stuff. A little bit of everything for all the game modes. If you're going to be playing a fair amount, even if you don't play that much, it's still probably worth it. But if you're going to be playing a fair amount, I think it's even better. It's on him for not being able to clear all 3 8/8s. Well, he did have 2 0-mana 6/5s with a rush, so it wasn't as difficult for him as it probably would have been for some of us with that stupid location. All right. I have to, what the? Poet. You can time Poet out for a progressively longer and longer period of time every time he talks schmack about the cat. I think that's fair.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear.
You asked for.
I'm not gonna keep the puzzle box because I'm gonna use it as a surprise for him later. I'm gonna, you know, come out of nowhere. Let it be known, I'm at the only believer this run. What the? Your grand finale could have been wrecked by reverb and 2 forges. Yeah, that's possible. Then I would have probably just done some tricky shit and won anyway, but you're right. You're right. Yeah, how are the 777, the noble 777 accounts getting banned? But Poet is somehow evading the ban.
A symphony of darkness.
I would have had a say, I would say ban Poet and leave the 777s. The kind-hearted, benevolent 7 mana 777s. They're 2 believers. I mean, I'm a believer. I was a believer in 5, which is kind of where we ended up. That's pretty good. I coined this. I just don't have another 3, so I don't like it. How many arena games do you have? I have like 60,000 wins or something like that. Not too shabby. With my 82% win rate, what is that? You know? Something. What the fuck is this?
I don't have enough mana.
You have more wins or losses overall? More wins. 200,000 games played. Good lord. Every 777 follower gets me 1 step closer to riding on a rocket ship with Shaq. Exclamation mark giveaway. Wow, that's a bold play. I guess it's 2 turns before it goes off. Man, they don't all have to have the same cards, do they? I guess maybe they do. We coined this out. Then what am I doing? It's not even... not even a good 2 damage or whatever. Like, they don't even kill anything. I hate that he's got immunity. It's gonna buff it +3/+3. And then summon some guy. And then make some trades. Well, oh, but the taunt is the one. Oh, you should definitely hit with a 4/6 though, right? This one? Because it's gonna go back down to... I'm sad when you're mad at Hearthstone and Blizzard since you don't repeat the minions lines. Which ones? Maybe that wasn't good for him. Maybe he was listening and I tricked him. Alright, you want me to do a line?
A place to hide.
Not even a good line. I'm not doing that. When I was younger, I always wanted a BMC bike. A BMX bike? Thanks to my mom prayers, X became W. What the hell? This joke is like totally botched. When hipsters played. Oh, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Counterspell and... Explosive things. Zuck was tweeting about how Elon won't set a date for their fight and is avoiding it. They got BMW bikes. I saw this Instagram clip of a lady riding a bike, and she was a ballerina in like the 1960s, and she was doing backflips off that shit. It was unbelievable. It's actually good because it denies the forge from going off this turn. So there's, you know, there's some value there. The solo performances are always on point. BMW does do motorcycles, yes, they do. I own 6 of them.
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
It's so expensive. What arcane spells do I even have? I really kind of have like diddly shit for arcane spells. But what is a 2/2 gonna do for me? Just one more thing to die? One more thing to die to a... Come on, just give me something to play. Oh, they did. Cool. Whatever it is, I'll play it. Sure. I'll shoot that. Star power? Yeah. Usually don't need a 200 damage star power, but yeah, it's possible. Maybe against the Sargeras or whatever. Sebastian. Which one do we have? Oh, boy. That's a good photo of him. It's 7/5 that eats my guy. I could Blizzard here. What does that do for me? I could play this in Blizzard. More things will spit out, but star power is really not that good here.
Reality.
I thought I could play this too, but I can't. Ooh, that's pretty good here. How much more do I need? 2 more. Might be better next turn. That guy sure loves chewing on leaves, unlike Redbeard. What? I ate leaves. I ate leaves for dinner. I'm feeling so faint. I need 17 pounds of pizza dough. I need pizza dough.
I can't do that.
What if I get a Hex? What if I get a Metamorphoses? Yeah, I guess that's not so bad. Oh, that's even cheaper. I just realized now that I can't. I'm gonna gain some life. I get a 6/6. I can shoot stuff next turn. I guess maybe I will want the Vexalis star power. I doubt it, but maybe. How many barcode players you face per run? Per run? Depends how well the run goes. If we go 3 and 3, probably 1 or 2. If you go like 10 wins, probably like 3 or 4 at least. Sometimes I hit like 4 in a row at like 7, 8, 9, 10. It's hard to say. Order. No.
One thumb to get you after I'm done.
That's a problem. He's tapping. Still gaining a lot of armor. Is he not killing this stuff? Oh, maybe he is.
Gifts of the arcane surge
Interesting.
within me.
Isn't shitter. What if he doesn't? It's hard to get undead sometimes, isn't it? Alright, it's just 1, right? Yet. Oh, that's pretty good. If he had another one. This just gains me a lot of life. For 6 life in a card. I might not have any more undead, but
Amazing.
never seen an interaction like that. How old do you think Sebastian is? That's a good question. It wasn't asked to me. I would guess 5. Seems like not a complete youngster. Oh, I kind of wish he got that off. Would have kind of preferred that he got that off, I think. Take some damage.
Not done with you yet.
Okay, what's a problem? You can't have that many undead. There's no way. Puzzle box. I don't think we're in a spot where we have to puzzle box this turn. So I think what I'm going to do is actually do something like this. Oh wait, I want to shoot this though. Okay, I'm going to shoot that. This thing's still alive. But this is okay. I'm going to just wait. Maybe we'll get a good double star power next turn. It's got the energy of a young kitten and the wisdom of a great lion. The lion's that wise? He does seem like a good guy though. Plus 1 less for each damage you've taken on your own turn this game. And we could probably just Vexalis, depending on what he does. Star power, just in the off chance that like I get completely screwed. Wow. It really doesn't. Maybe like, he may be out of undead or whatever. Can throw one of those into that. Let's say 5. It's definitely possible we don't remove this whole board. Alright, let's just do this. What's a barcode player? Wait. That's not going off now, is it? People buy accounts preloaded with gold, and their names look kind of like this, so chat calls them a barcode. It could be like this. And, they're just like chock full of... They retire runs until they get like the best deck you've ever seen. And you face them like multiple times per run now. The Warlock Synergy. He's got some synergy. Is my guy alive? He is. So I have spell power for this.
I can't do that.
Alright, here's what I'm thinking. It's time to puzzle box. But before we see anything... Oh. Let me just be the first to say. Sorry. The highest cost beast from your hand. Oh. Wait, how come nothing's getting removed? My ears, sorry, I don't know why it started so high. Alright, you know what? I feel like something fair has happened here. Dose of cutie. Maybe I didn't want to do that. I love a dose of dose. Sorry, that was a little louder. I know I came in at max volume. There's a man who hasn't played Hearthstone every day of his life for 5 years yet. Can you link the Dreads clip? That's a dose of coffee clip. And it's somewhere in here. I think if you do exclamation mark dose, it might just come up. Unless you're talking about a different Dreads clip, in which case I'm lost now. So I can no longer be of assistance. Oh, I feel like these counters have kind of been ripping through him.
Face the fire!
Give me puzzle box. Give me death. I guess I'm actually just gonna take that.
Face the fire!
Ninja Turtles. That boy ain't right.
I'll start this
That
show.
boy ain't right. He got 3 backfires countered. Barcode player followed, aka Deformed Poet's alternate account. Let's see what they have to say. I'm looking forward to their chat message. I was getting the clips messed up. Yeah, there's a Dreads clips. We have a dose. I think the dose puzzle box is saved.
Such glory.
Well played.
Alright. By God, Red, you did it. Arena's in such a weird place right now. Warlock is a top class, but there are like 4 tiers of Warlocks in and of itself. Sargeras and Forge. Sargeras only. Forge only. Trash tier class. I would say that there is some wiggle room for Scrap Imp Forge decks kind of being somewhere in there. Above trash tier. Far above trash tier. I've had like 6 or 7 win Warlock runs where I just went like coin scrap into location, into like, you know, a 8/8 taunt on turn 4, a 7/8/9 taunt or whatever it is, you know? Weird stuff, or like with the 1 mana +3/+3, stuff like that. Which is just not really fun to do or fun to play. You just hard mull for Scrap Imp, and if you hit it, you win, and if you don't, you pretty much just lose. But hey, we got 6 wins with this Mage deck. This Mage deck right here. And we may very well get a 7th win. I, for one, am going to try for it. Don't forget to use your Twitch Primes, or to check out the YouTube, or to, I don't know, follow the stream. That helps. Poet, being sneaky with a fake mustache getting past the bouncers. They call him Guy Incognito.
Jaina versus Tavi. I'll make my own fortune.
You asked for.
Is Red gone for the night? Sorry, I'm here. I've been up for 3 seconds. How am I gone for the night? Alright, 20 seconds. I just went to, you know, make a little dump. Jeweled Macaw. I can't really play my Star Strider, which is what I wanted. I can bump and ping. I think what I'll do is just do this. Get some value from that at some point. If I have to do these 2, then so be it. Depending on what he does. There's wildfires in your area, and I thought you became a firefighter. You know, I checked. There are wildfires about 10 miles south of me. I haven't smelled any smoke or heard any commotion, so hopefully everybody over there is safe and got out safe, and the fires blow in a different direction. There's no property damage or minimal property damage. I saw some of the videos from China in Maui. Man, that's terrifying. It's sad. That's where we were staying when we Just 2 more? Because I have to hold it just in case. People were in the ocean trying to escape the flames. The Hawaiian wildfires were so bad, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Frequencies equalized.
This is the 4-1 master. I could trade and ping and play this. Feels bad though. But I guess I could play the 4 and the 1. I could play the 4 and the 1 next turn, depending on what he does. Yeah. A couple people died, right? Or maybe a dozen? A lot of property damage, but man, it's just crazy to think about. Like I was saying, we stayed in Kahalui. We were in a hotel in Kahalui. But the very first day we landed, everybody kind of like got us situated and we're like, okay, let's off. We had like the first day off or whatever, or maybe even the first, I think we went to work the next day. It was kind of like, okay, we're going to, you know, we're going to Lahaina to hang out. 90 people died, it was that many? Dang. 93 in Maui, good lord. That is not good. I do not like that.
You will not come.
This girl in Maui says the news is misreporting and it's in the 600s, if not 1,000. Well, I'd rather it be 93 than 1,000 or 600. But I'd rather it be 0 than 93.
I got a good feeling. Me too.
Go 5 and 1. Look for a spell. It's the coin still. I feel like I need that potentially. But if I whip, then I skip my turn basically, and that feels bad. Alright. Speaking of feeling bad, I'm gonna do this.
This may just be my best song yet.
Still rather infinitize. This is good. This is good too. I went first. I'm just gonna take the fire sale. Just in case like the deadly shots wins the deadly shot. Maybe, you know. I didn't use the alarms for some reason. I don't know. Let's hope he misses. Keeps my 1-3 alive. Hits my 4-4. I'd rather have the forge card if that's how this shakes out. Point a 1 out. Shit. This card's not that bad. Could have hit any minion, right? So I could have hit this, but I could have hit here. Counter's not very good, so let's take Portal. And I guess we take... I wouldn't mind a Flame Ward, but I guess we take this. And then let's play this. Hopefully it hits here. It's interesting, because if it's Flame Ward, he may want to try to attack first. Might screw up what he wants to do here. It's hard to get, like, perfect sequencing. I wonder if... What does Flame Ward say? It says after, right? So... Well, not the 4-drop I was kind of hoping for. I got more of like a 2-drop. Like a bad, really bad 2-drop, maybe? Not like a 1-drop, huh? But you could probably make a 1-mana 1-3 taunt these days. Not the worst. I guess a 2-2 without taunt is probably worse. Maybe not, though. I guess with this weapon up, a 2-2 is less useful.
I smell an ambush.
I need 2 minions. Probably, what, a Hollow Hound and a... something? It's always a Hollow Hound, right?
What are you waiting for?
Voidwalker. Oh yeah, that card already exists. 2-2 worse than 1-3. Against a Desert Spear where it dies for free, probably. The 1-3 actually kind of matches up, you know, reasonably well here. Could look for something, something nifty here. Play that too. We could get a counter spell down now. We can go like 3-3-2. I think I'll look for something that could impact this board. So we take Sunwell. Cost 0. Alright, I'm just take however many spells this gives me. I don't know how many this is. Set an enemy minion's health to 1 and then deal 1 to all enemies. That's almost really good, but it's not. It's really, well, no, I guess it's not. What if I go 3 and 1? If I go 2, 1 and 1?
Lux Ramus shall be cleansed.
This card can be good. Honestly, I think I'd rather just have the coin here. Kind of looks a little wonky, but that's it. I'd rather have mana. I'm glad I took Fire Sail over. What the fuck did that just hit? That's good, because if the high main has to hit the 1-3, then we're under a lot less pressure. There's a big minion here. Is this Hollow Hound here? Probably. Forged board. Two secrets? Two secrets. Secrets for Hunter are so hard to play around right now. There's so many, and they're so good. Like, there's so many reasonable picks here. Give your minion like +X stats or whatever, +3/+3 or something. What is it? Wandering is fine. Freezing. How come I'm the only one who used your awesome emote? People have used it, I think.
What are you waiting for?
Alright, I'm gonna do a, we'll see how fast he plays his turn here. I'm gonna give like a,
My magic will tear
like a
you
threaten,
apart.
because maybe they're freaking out and they're like, what's that Redbeard saying, you know? They're getting scared. Can't believe that thing soaked up a high main hit. I guess even if it gets like big stats, who really cares? Yeah, now I kind of care. I guess I can just trade it and play Fire Sail. Maybe it's Cat Trick? Got excited for a second. So what can I do here? We can go 2-2-2. We can go 3-3.
Bask in my radiance.
Actually gonna take Fire Sale because I'm kind of potentially falling behind on the board again. It's kind of a hard turn. Maybe? I don't want Fire Lands there. What was the other one? Molten Rune? I guess I don't really need Molten Rune either.
Ooh, bet there's something great inside.
You show the Paladin spell next to the Fire Sale. This one? This is whenever a friendly minion attacks, give it +2/+1 and it lasts for 3 turns. This one is set an enemy minion's health to 1 and then deal 1 to all enemies. So it's kind of like an instant kill and then a slight, you know, ping or whatever. What is this banging synthwave song? This is called Focus by Hotel Pools and Voyage. 2 separate artists collaborating on 1 track. Probably why it's so banging, right?
What are you waiting for? I'll be back tomorrow.
Durlac, thanks for the follow. This card is, if it hits me in the face, I'm gonna be disappointed. Hopefully it doesn't swing. Shit. Don't swing. Okay, that actually kind of helps me out. I think I'm just gonna Libram a poke ping. It's actually incredible if that's the thing that gets hit. I guess I'm just gonna take this. I know we're gonna burn a card, but what are you gonna do? We could Snap Freeze the 4/4. We could take a Fireball. I guess not burning a card is worth something, and not dealing with this 4/4 for a turn is also worth something. What we can do is set an enemy minion's health to 1, deal 1 to all, then shoot that. That's unfortunate that it went around the Divine Shield taunt. Nor did it hit the 1/2. But again, I believe in my heart of hearts, through the years, this card is actually coded to be 50% to go face, and then 50% to hit any minion. So not 33% chance to hit your face or either of the 2 minions. So that's kind of a bummer. Alright, we suspected he had a Hollow Hound. He did have a Hollow Hound. What's going on? Deafen. Well, okay, that's pretty bad. 6-1, but he still has to take. Oh, he doesn't have to take. Okay, that's horrific for me. Okay, set enemy minions health to 1, deal 1 to all others. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I need him to play those. Frick. I could puzzle box here, but I think I don't have to risk it. Set an enemy minion's health to 1, then deal 1 to all. OG Brawl Coding is back in that card. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna take Blizzard in case. In case. I mean, I guess he has a bunch of 4/1s. But in case I need to buy a turn. I just can't keep track of the look how many secrets there are. It's a whole freaking stinking health. I can't deal with it. Just play all three. And then, like, 3 mana 4/2. That'd be cool. I think cool and possibly doable. Touch, I'm like, huh, what is this? A 4/1 who now? You should play one more, I think. That's incredible, by the way. Absolutely. Incredible. Mystery Winner. What does Mystery Winner do? It draws or discovers? Discovers, but it kind of doesn't matter. Why? Okay, could be Cat Trick. Can't it? Could give him a 3-drop, which now I'm starting to suspect. No 3-drop. Problem is my hand keeps getting bigger every turn when I'm trying to get it to be smaller. Oh shit, this is the Guts theme remixed. Yeah, this is the Guts theme. So put a sad face in chat if you know, Pierce, if you know. Which I don't think you know, but I mean, some of us know. You don't seem like a guy that knows. You seem like a guy that doesn't know. Red, do you have it? Oh, I've got it. I've also never seen Berserk. That being said, I've never seen Berserk. Can I put a sad face because I'm sad? Yeah, of course. Sad faces in chat. If you're sad. Wow, what a great feeling. I think I'm gonna play into one of these secrets and regret it.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? Now do the puzzle box. Hey Fred, I'm gonna do the puzzle box, don't worry. Not gonna do anything for me though. Keep that in mind. Cast a spell or something. God! You want a puzzle box? I mean, what else are we doing? Sitting around waiting to die to its hero power? Fine. I have 2 mana. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good. God. Mana. Okay, it gave me mana at least. Ult is 4/3. Okay. Why? How? How is it so bad for me? All the time. Draw 1, 2. Draw 2 from your deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 draw spells out of 10 spells. Draw 12. How can you get that many draw spells? I don't understand. Just give me 1 Scourge. All that plus 1 Scourge. Give me an Arcane Defender. Give me the, I don't know, some other stupid mage card that summons a bunch of shit. My arena is being carried by the Yogg location. I cast the Yogg location and I wanted to vomit. That card did nothing for me, ever. Pressure plate, right? It's probably pressure plate. Oh, I don't have much mana, dude.
The smell of mana in the morning.
Argus, bless us with your strength.
Oh. Well, it didn't die. I'm gonna look for a freeze. Any cards? I don't have any mana. Okay. Counter spell. Oh, that's really bad for me. Huh. Need Ice Barrier. Oh no, that was really bad. What did I do? I went face. And he high rolled. Okay. Yeah, trade. Oh lord, but I still need to deal with these. I guess I can deal with them quite easily.
Chosen by
Okay.
Amatis herself.
5/5? I guess he's worried. He's worried it's Ice Barrier, and he's like, can I just hero power maybe? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. It's the Redbeard Law. Ooh, that was the best card I could have drawn. What were you saying about anything that could go wrong? Would go wrong? Some shit like that? Some might say that was our best remaining card. Because I needed Ice Barrier. I think you win? It's possible. Definitely possible still. He just has 3 minions, he's gonna lose. If he just has 3 burn spells, he, Secret. It's gonna give him freezing, because freezing's the best for him. But what if he just hero powers, and then I can get a counter up to stop the secret? Puzzle box of farts are on. Whoa, I didn't say that. Strike down senseless sensei. Bring him down, Yogg, bring him down. all we need. It's a couple of dozen Sunwells. Look at our hand. I'm gonna barf. Double Sunwell. Single Infinitize.
I prefer post
Or a next turn. That's the thought with getting this down here. Is that Crusader may be enough to kill him? At least put pressure on him. Our hand makes me sick. What a ridiculous hand. Oh, the stealth.
Amazing.
I feel like he probably should have just gone base. I think he's playing around. He's been playing around a lot of ice barriers. I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 plus 10 is 19. It's not after, it's whenever. So if I get this board, I just kill him. Synthesize for the armor elemental? We're gonna kill him.
What are you waiting for?
We're gonna kill him. We don't care about the armor.
Gotcha.
As long as this works the way I think it does.
Amazing.
Alright, 7 is better than 6. Got more work to do. After that horrific puzzle box, we were able to come back. 2001 A Space Odyssey, did you like it if you have? I watched it, and I'm not so convinced that I did like it. I liked that I watched it, but I'm not sure that I liked it. I give it like a
You asked for it.
7 out of 10 maybe.
It is on.
I want to see a deck which will go 12 wins this meta. Well, I went 12 earlier today. I went 12 yesterday. This deck's going 12, so just stick around and you might see it. I didn't like it. Yeah, I don't know. You need to be very high to enjoy it. Somebody said you need to see it in a theater, which I think makes sense too, but doesn't change the fact that the story kind of sucks. 7 out of 10 is a great score. There's a casual liar. He is getting better. Was it the ending? Lots of people didn't like the ending. Yeah, I think it wasn't so much the ending as it was like as it was like the entire framing of the story. It felt kind of like it was 3 movies and only one of them had an end or a beginning. And that was the one with Hal the robot in outer space. I need to see it. It's been on my list recently. Yeah, it was on my list. I'm not a big film buff, but I like watching good films. Side note, I'm gonna get in trouble, and I'll probably go back and finish this at some point. And I understand I'm gonna get in trouble, but we started Hot Fuzz the other day. We were just flipping through and trying to find something to check out. And you know what? I think it needs to be said. I think I'm gonna be the one to say it. Hot Fuzz, we only got like an hour in. It was horrible, man. It was horrible. I really hate, like, they did not go more than about 3 seconds without a cut in that film. And it was so jarring, and it really annoyed me.
Job done. My shield for
It was very jarring. Movie buff friends give me shit for not liking it. Worst take ever. We didn't finish it. We made like an hour in. It was kind of funny, kind of entertaining, I guess. The cuts are, it was like, I was counting. 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, cut. 1, cut. 1, cut. It was just non-stop, and I don't know. I couldn't figure out exactly why they felt the need to do that. How dare you dislike that gem? It was so... I couldn't focus on anything. Like, I couldn't even look at the movie because it was... Like, every time you looked, it was a different thing on screen. Go back and watch it. Count seconds between cuts. I don't think I made it more than 5 seconds at any point of the entire movie without a cut.
Is it power you crave?
Rippy refuses to see Barbie. Yeah, I haven't seen Barbie. Look, I'm not saying it wasn't good. We didn't finish it. But I'm saying that type of editing style, it just did not jive with me. Nor did I really understand why you would do that or need to do that.
I can't do that.
Look at me. That's the style of the Cornetto trilogy. Americans think Mr. Bean is funny, and I think he is shit. I've never seen a Mr. Bean film. Hope it doesn't puzzle box and high roll his puzzle box here. Or actually, I kind of hope he does try to high roll his puzzle box and get countered. It's a taste you gotta like. Personally, I think it's amazing. So you think that the fast cutting is amazing. What about the fast? And I'm not saying you're wrong, right? I'm saying, what about the fast cutting is amazing. The cuts are a bit on action films. Yeah, okay. I like, if that was like a bit in a part, that was Taz's explanation. It was like a comedic kind of, you know, if it was like a thing that went on, and like at the very start of the movie, I kind of got it. It was like he's like a cop, and he's a super cop, and he's, you know, he's cutting. I kind of got it. I was like, oh, okay, you know. I was like, I don't really like this, but I kind of get it. And then it just never stopped, and no point in the movie did that stop. They were just having a conversation. It's like, okay, well, so it's a 2-hour long bit. The movie's 2 hours long. 2-hour long bit. I don't know. It's a breath of fresh air compared to other movies. I don't know. It just felt like, it felt more like other movies to me. It felt more, and I didn't know if it was like, it's like easier or if it's cheaper, or I kind of got, I assumed at some point that it was sort of part of the bit was, you know, hey, look, it's an action movie and we're cutting it really fast. I kind of got that, I think.
Reality.
That's the whole point. Well, it's a dumb point, no offense. No offense to you, and no offense to Hot Fuss creators and the guy who made it or whoever. I understand, you know, he's very well regarded and pretty funny dude. I'm trying to talk shit. Saying I didn't like the first 45 minutes of it. Full offense taken. Yeah. Dr. Sauceman asked me for my opinion on this stuff. I wanted to love... What if I had just taken Summon a 4-drop? I wanted, to like 2001. Hot Fuss I didn't really have an opinion on before I went into it. I remember seeing parts of it and kind of like thinking I liked it, and parts of Shaun of the Dead and thinking I liked that too, but now I'm like, see Baby Driver. I've never seen Baby Driver. But now I'm kind of thinking like,
Well played.
seeing if I can get him to concede. I'm not trying to BM him. Now we know he's sniping because he didn't immediately concede to me pretending. I just wanted to see in case I missed on the discover. I thought it might work. That trick never works. It worked once. It really did work once. Or twice. Actually, I'm fairly certain it worked twice. And once on stream. And once off stream. That's what I tell my... It definitely worked once on stream. I remember seeing it work on stream. If you really do remember it working, it's only worked once on stream. And I've been streaming every day. And I don't do that every day, but I've been streaming every day for 5.5 years almost. Almost every day for 5.5 years. And it has worked once, so shout out to you if you really saw it. I can't even remember it, but I remember being astounded that it did work. There was like 2 people here that day. It works 1 in 1,000 times. Yeah, I mean, there's no downside.
You asked for it.
So, you know, whatever. Any edge you can take. Plus, look, come on, let's be honest. Type Master, come on. You know, he's a scammer. How has it been 5 years? My god. I don't know. It feels like 5 years to me, though. You know, like a lot of your life, you're like, man, it went by so fast. Streaming Hearthstone? Like, my god. But maybe because it's, like, so hard. It's so difficult to grow a stream that maybe it's kind of felt like, oh, man, like, I can remember, like, vividly the first 6, 8, 9 months, 12 months of the stream. Just, like, eating spaghetti, like, going to the store and being like, oh, no, I can't buy, you know, I've got to, like, ration my tomatoes, my $2 tomato sauce. I remember that. It's like, fuck, I can't, you know, like, oh no, I can't get bread at the store. That's ridiculous. Bread is for the successful people. I'll take Maker. I have 3 Molten Runes. Now Rebber's upgraded to boiled potatoes and cashews. Hey, it's a step up. I'm glad he shot that and didn't shoot this. I would like to get this down, but I have a smaller window to get this down. Optimal gameplay requires you to play that way if it's a 1 in 1,000 occurrence. Exactly. We watched the Barbie movie. I have no intentions of watching the Barbie movie. Hey, what do you guys think of Birdman? Was that a movie? Birdman? With Michael Keaton? It was on one of the streaming services. And I got somewhat semi-poo-pooed. No spoilers. Birdman, yay or nay? I've heard good things. Birdman was great. Birdman was good. Yay. Okay. Maybe Birdman. Birdman loved it. So Taz was apprehensive because I think she believed it was a superhero movie. I think that's the way it's like framed, right? Like the brief description. I never was under the impression. I keep meaning to watch it. Yeah, I've heard, you know, hey, Birdman, and Nightcrawler. Kind of like, I think they came out around the same time. And I think I had real life acquaintances that checked them both out and enjoyed them both. Honestly, I'm just gonna shoot this one. It's kind of like a free kill, right? Because it'll die to this. Someone poo-pooed on it? It's closer to all that jazz. Bet it about a man who used to play a superhero, like Keaton and Batman. Okay, yeah. It's more about a man after his glory days trying to recapture the fame. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mind if I roll need?
It's Birdman, so it's a reference to Batman. That's already funny. But like I said, I don't know much about it, so I don't have any like firm. I'm not like, oh my god, I've got to watch Birdman. But I kind of remember. I remember some real life acquaintances, work friends, being really big on Nightcrawler. I'm gonna play not that. And it might have came around. You guys probably know better than me, but I feel like in my head they were around the same time. Whiplash was another movie around that time. Whiplash is legit one of the best movies ever made. Whiplash. J.K. Simmons. Alright, well, I'm not gonna read anything about it. Is it on any of the streaming services? Like, where could I... Whiplash is another good one. I can play this and try to bait the Flame Ward. Add 3 random mage spells here, yeah. Modern mage spells, though, huh?
What to do?
I'm gonna lose a 1-2. I guess I'll just play this. Maybe it forces him to trade or whatever.
With a cherry on top.
Could shoot one, but I guess I'm just gonna throw this in. I'm a big fan of Chiselle. Babylon was more split on opinions, but I grew into it. God, you love overloaded hand. Me? I don't know what that means. But I have no overloaded cards in my hand. Do you mean I like having a lot of cards? It's better than the alternative. I'm gonna touch them all like this. Like, ooh, it's Flame Ward. You really fucked up. Shit. He didn't fall for it. Nobody ever falls. Some people fall for some of my tricks. Let's get a better Blizzard. What if I Deep Freeze? What if I Blizzard? I could Blizzard and Ping, huh? I like it because it corrupts this. I guess next turn I could Deep Freeze, just spit a 1 out. D-Nosh. Everybody do me a big favor. If you have not ever hit the follow button, now would be a very good time to do so. I assure you it helps me. We're trying to get to 40,000 followers. Currently, we are at, for those of you who are keeping track, 39,616. Half of those are people with a bunch of 7s in their name, but it still helps. The NA server's down right now. I'm on EU, but not because I noticed NA being down. What happened to McBanterface today? Don't you dare put plagues in my deck. You're doing a short stream deliberately? Scroba, thank you for the follower. Thank you for becoming a follower. How big is that? 5. Okay. 5's not as bad. I can go for Flame Ward. If I miss Flame Ward, I'm kind of in a bit of a pickle. I could shoot his face for 3. I think I'm kind of down to do that. So there's a chance we like play this, forge it, getting closer to lethal. I'm real and I don't write a lot. Free sub to the 40,000th follower. Yeah, I don't want to be the one to gift it though. I can hit him in the face for 3? That'd be nifty. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, there goes the plan of killing him. Draws a card. Oh, now what do? I have to get Flame Ward. I can get a Star Power. Star Power is probably good enough here. That is horrific for me. I need mana. Just say you weren't into Lord of the Rings that much. Watch chat explode. Chat gets active when you tell them about a movie you didn't like. Easy way to get more engagement. I like Lord of the Rings a lot. I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't. Not gonna do it. What do I get the most trouble with Twitch chat for? I've never seen The Princess Bride. I get in trouble every time I mention that.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Rob's in. Thank you for the Prime, man. Thank you, Rob. You like big butts in Lord of the Rings and you cannot lie? You said you haven't seen Shrek. I've never seen Shrek, but some people know that Shrek probably. Let's be realistic. Some people know Shrek sucks. So neither have I. Yeah, that's yeah, that's no good. Still kind of like sitting on potentially a Molten Rune, maybe. I like that I can pretend. I can just sit, do a little pretending. No subs ever, Redbeard, for not watching The Princess Bride. What else do I... Oh, I hate The Witcher. People are very passionate about The Witcher. Oh, you know what I hate? Stranger Things Season 4, I think, is abysmal. Horrific. A stain on everything. Season 2 and 3 are bad but bearable. Season 4 was bad and unbearable. I'm very sorry to say. It was giga shit. Stranger Things is alright. Season 1 is incredible. Season 2 and 3 are fan service. Season 4 is an abomination. Kid actors aren't my favorite. Yeah, they're actually not that good. Even in Season 1, but I mean, the story, the Season 1's not good because the kid actors are so good. It's just good, you know? Now, I fully admit, if you hate Stranger Things Season 1, they definitely capitalized on and pandered to the Redbeard 80s, you know, kid experience. I don't know, yeah, darn it. Okay, that went very poorly for me. That was the worst outcome, I think. I dislike all kid actors, if I'm being real. What about Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone? Fuck me, dude. God. Okay. Dreads is now a better arena player than Redbeard. Dreads has the absolute worst, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying Dreads has the absolute worst, most atrocious movie takes, and 36, 9, 12. He thinks The Witcher is better than Lord of the Rings. He thinks Radiohead sucks. He thinks Nickelback is like the greatest band that ever existed. And you know, Dreads is my friend. But man, some of these takes are brutal. We watched it together when I first visited. Jane gave me a nice version of Princess Bride the first Christmas after we started dating. That's nice. I have to throw 12 damage into this fucking thing? Is this real life? How did I kill that? Oh, I drain souled it. Yeah, that makes some sense. If I don't like 2 seasons of a show, I give up. Yeah, that's probably fair. I want to play that, but I can't. Or can I? I can throw that in and play this. I just want some lifesteal. Alex, thank you for the follow, Alex.
A whirlwind of flavor.
I guess. Give me the cards now. I don't know. Sure. Okay, you win because he likes... that. He likes who? Sorry? Has Tasney seen The Princess Bride? I don't know. Sharp Dominic. Thank you, Dominic, for the follow. Great to have new followers, I assure you. Rarid was a new follower at one point, and now he's just a wonderful man in my life. I mean, not like, you know, not like, you know, in my life. But run has been really fun. Yeah, it's been really fun. I don't think we've been hit by too many Titans, so unsurprisingly, sometimes the runs just are fun based off of that. Do I need to run that in? I'm gonna go 4, maybe 6. Hollowhounds? We got hit by one Hollowhound. I think we beat it. Hell, that mosh pit just shot me. I remember being really confused why everybody seemed like a movie titled Princess Bride. It seemed like it'd be some Disney princess movie. You guys should watch it for the first time together. Have you been streaming later than usual? Am I waking up earlier? I'm almost 99.9% of the time I'm on at this time. We've been ending like an hour or 2 from now, when we usually ended, you know, 3 or 4 hours from now, depending on the night. I have been starting closer to 9 than 9:30. So like, we've been doing more 5 and 6 hour streams rather than 7 and 8. You know, Taz is here, so I don't want her to be too bored for too long. But also Arena has felt very punishing at times in terms of providing enjoyment.
Jaina versus Thrall.
So sometimes 5 or 6 hours, it feels like you can have fun for 4 or 5 hours, and then that's sort of like the hard limit sometimes. Whereas in the past, I could play 10 hours of Arena, but I would stop at 8 so that I didn't get, so I never got burnt out. Now it's like, sometimes I look at the clock and I'm 4 hours in and I'm like, ugh. Sometimes I look at the clock and I'm 2 hours in and I'm like, ugh.
Take my primera.
I don't know. I can start cracking totems, evil totems. Stops him from playing an evil totem. If I play it synthesize and then he plays an evil totem and I don't get a rush, then I'm kind of out of luck. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it's always been my job, so it's been a lot easier to like muster the enthusiasm. He doesn't necessarily have a 3-cost weapon. He may, though. I do this turn because I can play the 3 whatever I get next turn. Whereas if I play the Phoenix and then next turn I play Synthesize, then I have to play a 2 next turn. My thought as well is... me for a moment while I scream. It's like a worst case scenario. My thought is that a lot of the 3-cost weapons... I'm gonna actually just take this. I can still just trade back into his guy. Maybe that's the only one. Actually, right. Maybe that's the only one, and I can't trade back. Sacred Sob, thank you for the follow. Called work to say I want to try and work a half day today. I was sick last week. Wow, you sound horrible. That's not good. Do you think Superbad was funny? I sure hope so. I watched Superbad once or twice. I think once when it came out, and I remember enjoying it. I don't really remember it other than... Is Bill Hader one of the cops? Seth Rogen was one of the cops, right? Is that Bill Hader? And then, yeah, like I remember enjoying it. Had those 2 boys who were in everything for a little while there. All the comedies. He was one of the cops? I just realized that just now. At the time, I probably didn't really even like know who he was. Just trying not to die here. It's probably the best that's gonna be, except for the fact that I could buff it. I think he wrote part of it. Yeah, I think he did. I don't really know, but I feel like he probably did. That sounds right. I feel like he was writing everything, him and Apatow, and I don't know, maybe he wrote nothing. I can't kill it, so I can't like trade it and then kill it, which is what I want. I need another, I'm actually gonna take the Vortex. I just don't see how I'm ever gonna cast Evocation. What if I cast this game? Arcane, so Fire Arcane. Frost or something. Apatow. Who's the other guy? James Franco. I feel like they were just, I mean, they were all like, thick as thieves, those 3.
Nobody run from me!
Kills my guy, but doesn't break his guy open. 3 kills there. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. If I free kill now, what if I just shoot with a geyser? Good, yeah, it's probably gonna work, right? As long as I don't hit the 0-2 first. A lot of burn. Still think Dumb and Dumber is hilarious. I bet there's haters in the chat about that. I've only seen Dumb and Dumber once or twice, probably. And I remember seeing it as like a 18-year-old or a 20-year-old far after the period in time where, you know, Dumb and Dumber kind of had its heyday or whatever. I remember thinking it was funny. The thing of the bird in the beginning. I always remember that. That was pretty good. But yeah, Dumb and Dumber wasn't like high on my list. My buddy Jeff Dunn, who was like, you know, my childhood friend from like 6th grade to like, you know, shortly after high school, maybe 2. He was a huge Jim Carrey fan. So it's funny. I only watched it maybe once. Or, we never watched it together. Ace Ventura, Liar Liar. I think one summer we watched Liar Liar like every night for 3 straight months. Song. This is called "Children of Cyberpunk" by Isidore. I'll link it for you because none of those words make sense to me. 2. This one's not forged, right? So I could double forge this turn. Let's just do this in case he heals. We'll play it safe in case he heals. It's lethal, is it? I don't think so. These aren't forged yet. 3, 6, 8, 11. It was lethal. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really sweating it, but maybe I should be. If it's lethal this turn, then guess what? It's probably lethal next turn. The almighty Bruce Almighty is my favorite Jim Carrey movie. I like that one. I only saw that once or twice, but I did like that one too. When he makes his girlfriend's boobies bigger, remember that? Maybe I'm boring, but I don't think I ever actually laugh at comedy movies. Is that normal? My brother does not laugh at comedy movies. But I think that that's fairly normal. Well, I think that's... Some people kind of have that.
I have been chosen by
Where it's like, you think things are funny, but you don't laugh. I think I do that a fair amount. Where you can acknowledge that something's funny, but you don't, like, audibly guffaw or whatever. That's fine. Yeah, we could have done this last turn. I very rarely laugh, but enjoy them. And I think they're hilarious, yeah. I'd say more often, I mean, Taz probably knows better than me. I'd say more often than not, that's where I fall. When I watch things like Arrested Development, I don't know, I feel like really good comedy, I feel like I laugh less. So like if I watch Arrested Development, I feel like a lot of the times I'll watch an episode, and I'll be like, I'll get to the end of the episode, and I'll be like, that was great. I was like, that was really funny, and I never laughed once. Or like some Wes Anderson films, like Life Aquatic. I remember thinking, like, this is really funny. And then watching it with a friend, and we both sat in silence for like, you know, an hour and a half. I think she hated it, and I think I enjoyed it. The only comedy where I laugh is Horrible Bosses 2 because it's so stupid. Not enjoying any comedy, I think, is slightly abnormal. Not laughing can be totally normal if you enjoy it. Okay. We get permission. Doctor's orders, doctor's permission. Shouldn't have told him we had lethal, and we could have got a box lethal. I knew we had lethal, but I was going for box lethal. But it was all too obvious to me that we had lethal. Turning 69 parts into 65,000 parts. That's what you get for, you know, believing in Redbeard, I guess. It's the old saying. Believe in Redbeard, you shall not be led astray. Because of how much power came out on turn 1, I don't want to be doing this. I want Observer. I'm gonna get walloped, and then hopefully it's enough to stay alive or whatever. It's not good for me. I might just play the taunt. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the mana discount, and I'm gonna ditch one of these. Just to save some HP. Reduce some of his gain. And then, I don't know. Doubt he's giving up both of these. But maybe I keep the 1-2 on board. He's like, I really gotta push damage or whatever. I got a quest to play Titans cards. I don't have any Titans. Is there a Titan I should craft that's more useful in some decks than others? Well, there are no neutral Titans. Well, this thing destroys me if I don't find an answer, so let's go ahead and find an answer. So it's really about like the class win rates because there's not a neutral Titan. Might I suggest? Oh, I was supposed to get you the Plague deck.
This may just be my best song yet.
I woke up from bad dreams, and now the disturbing stuff continues with Red's take on beloved movies. What the hell movie are you talking about? Please specify, because I haven't even given a take in like an hour. So unless you're talking about Hot Fuzz or 2001, I don't actually know what you're talking about. And I would love to elaborate. I think 2001 had redeeming qualities. I think Hot Fuzz was kind of funny. I was put off by the amount of cuts. I'm telling you, it was hard. It was hard to follow. Not like the story, because the story's not really all that involved. It was hard to watch it for me. Every Titan is playable. Craft one from your favorite class. It's not like Colossals, where some classes had a terrible Colossal. That I do not know. An 8, which is great. Great star power, which is also great. Let's take the 8, but we may regret that. I get 2? Oh! That's wonderful news. Reroll the quests, then quit and play Genshin. Can't really go wrong with that. Actually, I need to, someone remind me. I need to send a Genshin invoice. Wish I had a Cosmic Keyboard up. Might craft the Death Knight one. Wow, copycat. I crafted that today. Rogue maybe is questionable, but the Demon Hunter one is very strong. Is Demon Hunter strong though? Because it doesn't matter if the Titan's strong if the class isn't strong, right? Huh? Oh, he's Sargerasing me next turn. That's fine. I can actually, this sounds silly, but I can actually beat a Sargeras. All I need is to Pyroblast him 3 times from a puzzle box. Relic Demon Hunter is tier 1 or tier 2? Oh, okay. I like the old Relic Demon Hunter deck. Oh, God. Future demons get caught.
Hello?
Greetings, ya clown. Do it for Redbeard and the Believers. The Dexter card. This one is the Dexter card. Honestly? Okay, I spoke too soon. I didn't speak yet. Huh? That's a beast? That's kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look, I can kill 2 taunts. I was gonna say this is one of the best boxes I've had this meta, and it actually still might be. It was absolute doggy shit relative to what I needed to have success, but you know. Does Redbeard copy anything you do though, Tazzy? I do not. You always think I'm copying you. You aren't copying me. I'm just saying you're copying the Titan that I crafted. Plague DK or Hound Hunter though, it's too hard. That I would say Plague DK needs the Titan more than Hound Hunter needs the Titan, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know a lot, but Taz is kind. Redbeard is definitely copying her on that one. That would imply that I wasn't kind if I wasn't copying her. I need more puzzle boxes. How do I get more puzzle? Can I get a puzzle box from this? I feel like I can. Okay, the reality is you can't beat Sargeras, so don't even bother trying. That's the sad reality of the world in which we live. I played a Plague DK without the Titan and it was still pretty good. Yeah, but are you in Bronze Chicken rank? Because that's my rank. Taz probably has higher Kaz probably has higher, something right. Dude, I am so close to killing him that I should actually probably pay some attention here. That doesn't help. That almost helps. That's actually incredible here. 10. I need more hand space. I don't know.
That's not a valid target.
If he had a Sargras 1 turn later, we probably could win. We just have to hit like a Molten Rune or something. We probably could have won this. That's crazy. 4. Wow, we got really close. That's nuts. Sargras is such a dumb card, but what can you do? If you're watching this on what station is that? YouTube? Make sure you hit all the buttons. We need YouTube content. We gotta throw it up there. It was fun too. It was fun. What stops being fun is, you know, what? Losing Articuno? Wait, that's okay. I'll allow Articuno to beat me. That's a Pokemon. Comment on YouTube that Redbeard should watch The Princess Bride. Let me know in the comments if I should watch The Princess Bride or not. Getting hit by Sargras at 10 wins sucks, but not as bad as getting hit at 2 and 1 like I did. I had Sargras earlier today, and I got to play Sargras once in 6 games, and I won that game, and I went 3